Hey guys, it's Cam from EasyA. This video is going to be on formulating equations and simple proofs. So let's get started. Often we can use maths to solve real-world problems, and you'll need to do this for GCSE as well. Let's say you buy X packets of sweets. Each one contains Y sweets. Let's write down an expression for the total number of sweets. This will be X times Y, or XY. Then, if we're given values for the unknowns, we can substitute in. This is obviously an easy problem, so let's move on to something more complicated. Let's say James receives p pocket money per week, but Anna receives 20p more than him. Let's find an expression for Anna's pocket money first, and then we can add them up to find the total amount of pocket money received. Let's say that the question asks for the answer in pounds. We can divide through by 100 to get this. Then we can simplify our expression a bit to get a nicer answer. We can also use simultaneous equations to solve real-world problems. Let's say apples cost A pence and bananas cost B pence. Marcel buys 3 apples and 5 bananas for this total, whereas Kristen buys 5 apples and 5 bananas. We can write this out as 2 simultaneous equations. I've converted the totals to pence as that's what's written in the question. Then we can solve the simultaneous equations by subtracting equation 1 from equation 2. This gives us a value in pence for the price of the apples. We can substitute this back into equation 1. Using simultaneous equations has helped us solve this without guessing the answers. For GCSE Maths, you'll need to be able to suggest if statements are true or not. Here's an example. Chris says, an odd prime number squared minus 2 is also a prime number. A prime number is a number that only has factors of itself on 1. We'll see if this is true or not by trying to find a counterexample which shows that it isn't true. I've written out some prime numbers here and we'll square them and subtract 2. The statement seems true up until 119, which is not a prime number. Therefore, Chris's statement is false. At higher level, you'll need to be able to prove statements. A proof is a series of statements that shows that something is true. When writing out proofs, we can write an even number as 2n and an odd number as 2n plus 1, where n is an integer. Let's prove that the sum of 3 consecutive numbers is divisible by 3. First, write out 3 consecutive numbers, and then let's work out their sum. Cancelling out shows that this is divisible by 3, so we've proved the statement, as this is what we were looking for. Here's another proof. Let's prove that the difference between the squares of 2 consecutive numbers is equal to the total of the numbers. As before, we can write out consecutive numbers like this, as they're separated by 1. Then, let's square them and find the difference. Let's expand out the brackets and we can see that the n squared terms cancel. We can then split this expression up to show that it is the total of the 2 numbers we had before. Therefore, we've proved that this is true. Because we've used algebra, we know that it's true for any value of n. Thank you for watching this EasyA Maths recap video. Check out our YouTube channel for more maths recaps, or get the EasyA app on the Apple and Android app stores to get unlimited on-demand maths tutoring right from your smartphone.